Hi guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm actually super excited. I'm gonna be making and taste testing some TikTok recipes that I found on my For You page. I saved them. They all look really good and easy. There's some like pretty healthy recipes and I was really just intrigued by them and I wanted to try them out. So I'll include the links to all the videos themselves in the description below if you want to make them yourself. And I'll also have like the video on the screen when I'm talking about the recipe so you can kind of see what it is. But yeah, I'm really excited. My sister is gonna help me taste test them after. So I hope you enjoy, subscribe so you can keep up with me, check out all my socials down below, and let's get started. Okay, so the first recipe is by Liz Moody. I found it on TikTok and I had to actually go to her Instagram to get the recipe. And it is a healthy Cocoa Puffs recipe. This is what it looks like. So they look really good. There's only 6 ingredients and I'm very excited because Cocoa Puffs are one of my favorite cereals and I would love a healthier version. So let's get started. So I'm cutting the recipe in half just because this makes 2 servings and we're making 3 other recipes total. And I know we're not gonna eat it all. So we're starting off with a 1/3 cup of almond butter, and also I'll link all the recipes down below so you can check it out for yourself. I won't say all the measurements, but then we're gonna do some almond flour, a little bit of sea salt. What's a half of a cup?
1/4.
Are you sure? Okay, then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Then you're gonna wanna mix everything until it forms a thick dough. This looks like a very small amount of batter, but we are gonna make like tiny little cereal balls. So this should just be enough for 1 bowl. If you're serving it for 2 people, then just follow the whole recipe that will be linked because I'm cutting it in half. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a spoon and take like that much. Maybe even
about
less,
a pea,
honestly. Maybe like a 1/4 size amount. And then you're just gonna roll it with clean hands, obviously. Oh my God, it's so cute. Looks like a little dino egg or something. Okay, let's do a little taste test. I just realized that there's no egg, so I can eat it. It's a little dry at the moment from the almond butter, but it tastes good. So I just finished rolling them all. This actually made a lot, and there's still a tiny bit left, but I just don't want to overcrowd the pan. So you're gonna bake them at 315 degrees for 15 minutes. Done. Okay, so the next one is 3 ingredient Samoas, and I think that these are Girl Scout cookies. I'm not 100% sure, but all you need is 2 ripe bananas, 2 cups of shredded coconut, and then when they're done baking, you can drizzle chocolate on top. I might just dip them because I feel like that's easier. And I feel like it would look really good. So these look probably really disgusting. But I think that the more ripe that your bananas are, the better in this case because there's only 3 ingredients and there's no added sugar. So if your bananas are super ripe, it will be super sweet. Sister is behind the camera and the sight of ripe bananas getting mashed literally is enough to make her puke.
Ew, it's so gross, it's so gross.
I need to show you her right now because I can't. Okay, so this is not in the TikTok, but I like to add vanilla to everything just because it adds a little more flavor. So just a splash, I'm gonna mix that in. And then it's 2 cups of shredded coconut. This is just unsweetened shredded coconut. Oh. Okay, wow, it smells so good. So you're really just gonna take an even-ish amount and
do it again, do it.
Plop it on. That might have been too much.
I said do it again.
And then form it into a circle. Okay, yeah, that was way too much. Hold on. Form it into a circle and
Oh, you cracked it.
you just make a hole. My nails are kind of long, so I don't know if that's like a great idea, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm gonna make these a little more raw. That is not a good look to me. I feel like I need to use something to like poke the hole.
No, just stick your finger in.
Okay, ew, Vanessa. So I just finished shaping them. This made a total of 12, the perfect amount. And then you're gonna bake them at 350 for about 20 minutes until they are golden brown. Okay, so these are all cooled. They look so good on the bottom and they smell really good. I just melted some chocolate in the microwave with a little bit of coconut oil to help it, you know, get super smooth. And now I'm just gonna drizzle it across all of them. So the third one is a single serving brownie cookie, and I love single serving desserts because you don't have to make a whole batch. It's only 8 ingredients, so you're gonna need almond flour, cocoa powder, maple syrup, peanut butter, 1 egg, chocolate chips, baking soda, and some vanilla. So let's get started. You're gonna do 1/4 cup of almond or oat flour. I'm gonna use almond just because I wanna use it up. 1 tablespoon of cacao powder or cocoa powder, same thing really. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Then you need 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm not really gonna measure, I'm just going to look. 1 egg. And then 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda. So you can maybe like add some mashed banana instead. That's a good egg replacer. But,
or applesauce.
Or applesauce, yeah, but the egg will definitely make it nice and soft. Okay, now I'm going to add some mini chocolate chips. These are my favorite ones. They're the Enjoy Life vegan ones. It says to refrigerate it for like 30 minutes. I might not do it that whole time, but I'll refrigerate it until it's more of a batter instead of like a liquid. So, okay, so the brownie cookie is out of the fridge, and I was looking back at the TikTok and I realized that I made a little mistake. You needed 1 tablespoon of egg, and I added a whole egg. So it's a little watery and it doesn't really look like hers, but hopefully it tastes good. I just don't think it's really gonna like hold its shape as a cookie because it looks like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting it in. Let's hope for the best. Guys, so the cookie is actually so big. And it honestly looks pretty gross, and it's definitely because I put a whole egg instead of a tablespoon of egg. I don't even know how I missed that, but I guess we'll wait and see how it tastes. Okay, so this next one is a lemon chia seed creme brulee, which sounds really interesting, and it's very easy to make, and I'm sure you could have this for breakfast. Having a creme brulee for breakfast definitely sounds good. So let's get started. It's super easy, this one. I'm also cutting this recipe in half because she made 2, and I'm only gonna make 1 because I don't need to make 2. So I will tell you the exact measurements that I'm using for this. So into a saucepan, you're going to add 1/2 cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using some oat milk. The full recipe calls for the juice of 1/2 lemon, but I'm just gonna do about 1/4 because I don't want it to be too overpowering, so that's good. And she also said that you can use some of the zest, so gonna add that just for some extra flavor. And then you're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sweetener. I'm gonna use some maple syrup and then a little splash of vanilla, or a big splash. And then 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And then you're going to put it on the stove and you're gonna let it come to a boil until it thickens up a little bit. It doesn't really seem to be getting any thicker. It's just like brown chia water. So, like, okay, so I'm adding a little bit more chia seeds because I just don't think it's thickening up like it should be, and I think it's maybe because we didn't add enough. So I'll let this cook off for another like minute or two and see if it gets any thicker. Okay, so we are starting that recipe over because it didn't work, and I think it might have been the milk I used. Okay, so instead I'm gonna be using this cashew milk, which is just a little bit thicker and has maybe more of like a fat content that would let it get super thick. And I'm just gonna follow the recipe directly like she did so that we know it'll work out. So you're gonna do 1 cup of plant milk. You're gonna do the juice of about half of a lemon. And then 2 tablespoons of sweetener. So like before, gonna do maple syrup. A splash of vanilla. Let's see if I don't put the whole thing again. And then 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And then you're gonna bring it to a boil until it thickens up. Okay, so it's really starting to thicken up and it definitely looks a lot better than last time. Okay, so the chia thickened up on the stove, as you can see. It definitely has like a chia pudding texture. So then you're gonna transfer it into an oven-safe container. I'm just gonna use this Pyrex bowl and just carefully put that into there. So we let the chia pudding cool a little bit. It's still warm, but it's fine because it's going back in the oven. And for the creme brulee part, you're gonna take some sugar. I'm just gonna do like regular granulated sugar because I think it'll work best. And you're gonna spread it as evenly as you can across the whole top. I think you need like a decently thick layer just so that it can really crack. And then we're gonna broil it so that it gets all caramelly. Okay, so this is everything lined up. We plated it up. It honestly looks really good. Are you excited? Okay, so 2 of them may not have worked out as well as we planned, but I have a feeling that everything's gonna taste pretty good. What do you think is gonna be your favorite?
I think the cereal.
I think the cereal or the Samoas are gonna be my favorite. Yeah. In the way. Okay, so we already put milk in the cereal, so we're just gonna do that first.
What milk was it?
Looks really good. I used some cashew milk. Hold on, oh, it's breaking apart. It's literally broken. Okay, well, let's go now, I guess.
Okay.
Ready? Aww. We have to cheers. I know it's breaking.
Yucky.
Okay, cheers.
That was not that bad.
The taste is good, they're just not crunchy.
She burnt them a little bit.
No, but they taste good, they're just not crunchy. Even though I baked them for the exact time she said. Like they crumble up in your mouth. I think they needed to be a little harder. But I'm not mad at it. Rating?
Like a 7. I'm also a picky eater and I don't like cashew milk, so.
Do you not like this milk? Mm-mm. I would give it like a 6 just because of the texture. It's really not my cup of tea.
Can you do the cookie next?
Yeah, okay, so the giant cookie, if you missed earlier, you needed 1 tablespoon of egg and I added a whole egg, so it's giant and the texture is very like gummy.
It's like an omelet.
We added some drizzled chocolate and we're gonna put some cream on top just to make it look, you know, good. That looks good. I guess we'll just rip some pieces and try it. Oh.
Yummy.
I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna dip a little cream.
What? You didn't cheers me.
Cheers. It's not bad.
I only taste whipped cream. Let me try without whipped cream.
It's really not terrible, just the texture is not very cookie-like. What, you don't like it? What? What's wrong with it?
Oh my god. Yucky!
It honestly tastes like a chocolate egg.
It's like you take a bite and you feel the texture and then you finish that bite and it's like hollow.
Honestly, I actually don't hate it, but yeah. I'm kind of sad. I wish it turned out a little more like a brownie. The Samoas definitely look the best, smell the best, and I have high hopes for these. So let's try. Grab one.
Okay. It's breaking.
Yeah, careful. They're very thin, and I baked them for the recommended time also. Cheers. Mmm. I like it.
It's not bad, but I'm like getting flashbacks of watching her mash the banana.
I mean, if you like coconut and banana, you'll definitely like this. I like them. Moving on to our second fail. We started the lemon chia creme brulee pudding and we messed it up, and so we redid it. And we did the sugar and everything, but as you can see,
well, the first time we did it with
oat milk, and then we did it with cashew, which made it a little
cashew milk. Recommend. That's
yeah.
Way better.
Yeah.
But the creme brulee, the brulee part is so hard.
Yeah, and I put a lot of sugar too, and she said in the video to broil it for 1 minute, and I did it for like 5, and it's just not crunchy. But
yeah, maybe we need more sugar.
I guess let's see. 1,
you can crack it.
2, 3. It's literally goop.
It's just mush.
Oh,
but it's okay.
I've never had hot chia pudding. I usually have it cold, so I'm kind of concerned.
Think about like the flavors though, like the sugar mixed with the chia and the lemon.
All right, cheers. She hates, like, I can't believe you're about to eat this right now. Hold on.
Is it hot? Flavor's really good.
The whipped cream is her
texture.
chase. The whipped cream is literally her chase.
It's literally the texture.
You know that's dairy free?
Yeah, I know. It's not my favorite, but that's better than that.
Okay, wait, I'm scared.
It's the texture. It's like tapioca. It's like little tapiocas.
This would be really good if it was cold, honestly. I would like it better. I think I'm just gonna put it back in the fridge.
It needs a thicker consistency. And then I tried making it with regular milk because
oh my god, it does taste like boba. It tastes like tea.
Yeah.
Like it literally tastes like roasted milk.
Well, I tried making it with regular milk, and then I put lemon in milk, and the milk curdled. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah. Because of the acidity with regular dairy milk. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was like a 25% success.
Oh wait, we didn't rate anything else. Okay, cereal is a 7 for me.
I give it a 6.
The cookie is
I give it a 4 because it just like we messed it up.
The
Samoas.
Samoas.
I give those a 9.
I'll give those an 8. Even though like, yeah, I'll give it an 8. This is a negative 12.
Ew. Yeah, overall, I guess TikTok recipes are fun, but they definitely don't always work out because it's just 60 seconds and sometimes like, you don't know how the other person's oven is, whatever. But it was fun. We were in the kitchen for a good 3 hours.
So long. So now she's getting me bubble tea because I filmed everything.
Yeah. But it was a fun video. I want to make this a series and try more because I see so many like fun recipes on TikTok that I feel like I always want to try, and why not film it? I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more, like this video, and check out all my socials in the description below, and all of these videos will also be linked for you. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.